Hi guys, welcome to another plan with me. This week I am using a kit from Perfect Papery. First off, if you see black stuff on my hands, it's ink. I am a clumsy crafter. Anyway, this is her Aloha kit. Love it. It's got a ton of glitter, which I love. I did end up making a bottom washi, which is that pineapple right there, because the kit didn't come with one. Yeah, so just putting down washi. Excuse me. And I'm sorry if you hear like kids and dogs from the outside. I try to do my voiceovers at night when there's no things running around, but I just don't have time today because I've tried to do this a couple times and it hasn't finished processing right. So hopefully this time it works out and I don't have to do it again. Oh. Just pulling out stickers, probably, yeah, to cover the flags. I hate those little flags. So always have to try to find something to cover it up. I really wish, like, I know a lot of people like the little pops of color in the neutral. I would have been happy if the entire thing was, you know, black text, no flags, just black ink and white paper. I would have been happy with that, but it's okay. We can cover them up with glitter stickers. Yep, and I think I'm just gonna start with my sidebar. Those are some glitter headers that I made. A little happy mailbox. Trying to pick out a color. I use the yellow because the yellow actually goes really good with this kit, and it's kind of hard to find a kit that yellow goes really good with. So I decided to use that one. This whole spread, I don't know, I was indecisive that day or something. I don't know what was going on. But it took a lot longer than it normally takes for me to plan. I don't know, I just couldn't make decisions like I normally do. The thing I love about her paper, it is a matte paper, but it's removable matte. So it's perfect for people like me who can't lay things down straight the first time. So I love that. I don't know where I went. Must have been looking for stickers. Again, one of these planning days where just nothing was, my brain wasn't working, I guess. Anyway, putting down my little Instagram tracker. Kind of like to see what, you know, how it goes through the week. Trying to find a posting schedule that not only works for Instagram, but, you know, works for me as well. Has been kind of hard. And then these to-do headers, I really like them because they're different. So I thought laying down 2 pieces of that glitter washi and then the to-do made it really cute. Then yeah, just putting down a checklist. I think this is where I decided I was gonna try to do like the greeny bluey yellows and then the pinky oranges the next day instead of mixing them all up. Just writing down the stuff I know I have to do. This obviously, by the time I get all the way done, it's not fully filled out for the week. There's room to still put stuff in there. Yeah, her little Happy Mail stickers. I think I said this in the last video, but I love those. Oh, and I'm trying to do more decorative writing. It's going really slow. I can do it digitally pretty fast. Like, I have no problem doing it on my iPad. Probably because on the iPad you can just hit undo and like fix it really quick. On paper, it's like I start sweating because like I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up and then I'm gonna hate it. Yeah, so it's taking a lot longer when I do it on paper. Hopefully I'll get more confident and not, you know, have it take so long. And then just a little sports box from, those are my stickers, just to mark down. My stepson has a football practice. This is his first year playing football. He was so cute. Like, his first day, he came home and he's like, we have practice 4 days a week. Oh my God. But he's getting used to it. And then I wanted to try to use minimal full boxes in this spread because I rely a lot on them when I'm doing my spreads. Like, I really, in my Erin Condren, I kind of have like a set thing that I do pretty much every week. And I'm getting sick of it, so I wanted to try new things. So I was like, let's see what we can do with minimal full boxes. Not going like full Ruby, because I mean, I love her like plan as I go spreads. I love all of her spreads. I've tried it a couple times. I just I can't put stuff together the way she does. So I'm trying to do it kind of a little bit like that, but also a little bit like what I'm used to. Those are from Kina Prints. I bought like a whole bunch of stickers from her. That has kind of been like my new thing. Those are from Rack Stickers, the Mow the Grass. Which is like, I searched the other day. I didn't feel like making my own lawnmower stickers. So I was searching on Etsy. There's like hardly any Mow the Lawn stickers. So at least ones that I liked. And these were just like perfect colors. And they're adorable. Yeah, Tuesday I don't think I had a whole lot going on, so I did use a full box there, and some of the deco. And now I'm fiddling with headers. I'm going to put down my to-do, which will include mowing the lawn, which I laid down crooked. Yeah. Now trying to figure out what I'm doing as far as bills the rest of the week. I always hate the beginning of the month because it seems like all my big bills are like the first, I want to say 10 days of the month. And I hate it. And I've tried moving the dates around. A lot of companies don't even let you do that anymore, which is stupid. Like, I want to pay you. I just don't want to pay you the same time I pay everybody else. Yeah, like I have my car payment, the house is due. I think I have gas and electricity and phone and internet. It's like the first 15 days of the month I feel broke AF. Oh, stupid neighbor's dog that's like barking all the time. Sorry if you guys have to hear that. Like, what's the point of getting the dog if you're just gonna chain it up outside all day and not pay attention to it? because your neighbors don't enjoy hearing it. And now I'm just rambling. Sorry. Now I'm just filling in the new stuff that needs print and cut, and then my mom asked me to make a set for her, which I've been working on for a little bit. Oh, and I did move that little Kina Prince girl so I could put in my car payment sticker. And the pen I'm using is the Inkjoy gel pen. Pretty sure it's the 0.7. And now I'm just putting down my Molalon. And that's from Rack Stickers. She has some really cute stuff. I want to say those are on glossy. And the Aloha kit is on matte with the repositionable. We're just going to start another day. I don't know why I always do that. Like, I should know that I'm putting down the half box, I'm going to put washi behind it. Every time I do it, I like stick down the half box a little bit. Those are from Once More with Love. I love those. I say it's paydays, bitches. Makes me laugh every time. More Once More with Love, using her little filming stickers. Wednesdays are usually when I film new releases and a plan with me. I don't know why I do that to myself, considering Wednesdays are awful for me. They're like my Mondays. You know, like everybody else has Mondays where they just suck. It's always Wednesdays for me. But now that I've started filming, I'm like, oh, when can I do this? Oh, let's do it on the day that, like, I hate the most. Awesome. Maybe I was trying to do it so that it was, like, giving me something that I like doing on a day that I don't normally have fun. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Just putting down another to-do list. I know a lot of people were saying, I've heard, you know, quite a few people say that the heart checklist and stuff like that, they don't feel they have that much to do during the day, which is why you'll see on some of the heart checklists, like I will put a decorative sticker or something that kind of like takes up more than one of the hearts. So you still ended up like filling the box, but it gives you more room to like decoratively write and put a little decorative sticker, and it still fills the space really nice. I like doing that. Looking back on this now, I don't even know what photo D done means. Abbreviations that I don't remember what they mean 5 minutes later. Awesome. Oh, it's a little stitch Tsum Tsum from Rack Paper Scissors. As you can see, they're on the left. It's like a whole sheet of them. Super cute. Yeah, take it easy. It's Wednesday. I'm just flipping through the giant pile of hot mess right there. I should have taken a picture of after I filmed this because there were stickers like everywhere. It was awful. They were not only all over the board, but I had some on the floor, some on my chair, some on my shelves. Figuring out what to do with that space. I think I'm going to put a half box down. Man, I think this is the first week in like a really long time that I haven't used date covers. And I thought it would really bother me, but it didn't. I actually didn't mind it. So, I don't know. Like sometimes I feel like I get stuck in the same way of doing the same thing over and over and over again. And like I've been looking on kits on Etsy and I'm like, oh, I love that, but they don't have date covers. I shouldn't buy it. And this is just like, for me, like showing me that, yeah, even though you don't have it and you think you do, you can still do it and it still looks really pretty. Like this, I love this spread, the way it finally came out. And that was nice because the whole time doing it, I felt really uncertain because, again, it's not a way I normally plan. And so then at the end, sitting back and looking at it, I was like, wow. So try new things. Don't be afraid to do it. It's just stickers. You can peel them up if you don't like them. Yeah, trying to put up more than one video a week. We'll see how long that lasts. I don't have like a whole, or I don't know, maybe like it's just my phone's being weird or my computer. The other day putting up the new release video, which was a 4-minute, I think it was like 4.5 minutes. It took like 2 hours of uploading. I don't even want to think how long this one's going to take to upload. So I don't know if like the internet was being slow or, yeah, I don't know. Thursday looks like I cut one of the full boxes to kind of like the same size as a half box. Yeah, just making sure I have all my sales codes in. Because if I don't remind myself, like, I'll just think that I put them in there, and then, like, I'll announce there's a sale, and people try to use the code, and it's not actually in there. So I have to remind myself. I'm putting down another half box. And a teardrop. Which I love those. I think I need to order some teardrop sheets. I'm just putting down little icons. Reminding myself to take a little break before the weekend. Because the weekends are usually busy. Not only is it usually like sales, or that's when I get more orders than I normally do during the week, but my stepkids are usually here, and my daughter has stuff she wants to do, and yeah. Those little girls are, again, from Kina Prince. And now just moving on to Friday. Oh, the little palm tree that's on Thursday is from Fluffy Maru. I think it was one of her like seasonal things. Oh wow, that was really crooked. Fix that. I think it was one of her like little seasonal sheets. Another payday sticker from Once More with Love. I always feel bad using those like seasonal sheets that I get. I feel like it's like limited edition, like, oh God. Once I use these stickers, they'll be gone forever. I can never reorder them. Putting down my to-do list for Friday. More headers. Flags. So I don't know, I've been working on different videos as well for this channel, trying to figure out a good way to like film my iPad while I'm drawing. I tend to like lean over the iPad a lot, so you can't really see much, which, you know, kind of defeats the whole purpose. Because I have gotten quite a few questions on Instagram and in the groups asking, you know, how I draw, you know, my little designs. And there's really just the two main programs I use is Adobe Sketch and Procreate. And I kind of think of Procreate kind of like Photoshop because everything is in pixels. And then Adobe Sketch or Adobe Draw, both of those are kind of more of a, well, Adobe Sketch isn't really, but Adobe Draw is more like a vector, more like an Illustrator. So I kind of use a combination of both of those. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out a way to film those where you guys can see what I'm doing. Because honestly, if it's something I can do, it's something really anybody can do. I don't understand hardly anything when it comes to like graphic design. I have to Google a lot. I did in the beginning. It was a lot of Google, a lot of watching YouTube videos. And trial and error, you know, like hardcore messing up and figuring out how to fix it before, you know, I kind of found a system that I like and that works. So I am working on those. I'm also trying to work on like a troubleshooting with the Silhouette machine, because I've said it a couple times. I have one machine that's just like the biggest jerk on the planet, that I have to troubleshoot a lot. But that's one of those, like, I kind of have to wait until it's being a jerk, and then I've got to take, you know, put all the filming stuff over in that area, and that would probably be a voiceover as well, because there would be a lot of cursing. That's the other thing. Somebody asked me why everything's really been voiceover. I cuss a lot when I'm planning, when I'm drawing, any of it. And I'm not sure if that's like completely appropriate or not, so I just do voiceovers. But yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll try to do it without the voiceover and, and maybe watch my mouth a little bit. We'll see. But that, and I have dogs myself that are like the biggest babies on the planet. So yeah, they're constantly making noise and under my feet, and I don't think you guys want to hear them, but I could try one day. Nope, just finishing up the weekend. Chase has his first football game on Sunday. Super excited about that. I don't know what those little pom-pom looking things were supposed to be, but I used them like pom-poms. Some more deco from Fluffy Maru, printers by Kina Prints. This like planar flasher is hilarious. Making sure I have no more bills. Those are from Vintage Lilac Papers. I think I use those almost every week as well. Little trash can stickers. Angry Silhouettes. Those little cloud half boxes, I'm still working on. Those are a test sheet from Test Them Out. Oh, now I have to move stuff around. Put in another bill. Oh joy. Yeah, that's about it. Just going through, and that's the end. Have a good week. Bye.